pure silence. Katie is about to read her poems. So get ready to fucking cry!
Yes.
Cry in.
My name's Katie, I'm really sad. Alright, I'm from Cincinnati. Hi, Lindsina, really good friends, and I'm happy to be here. Alright. I really can't stand to look at that omelet one more time. It's like, I'm doing the best that I can. I'm pacing in the rhythm to the traffic. I'm stopping atop the glass in the rhythm of the buses. I'm thinking really hard. I'm talking in patterns. I'm thinking really hard. I'm talking in patterns, neat patterns, round and loopy patterns, like loopy round eggs. Like eggs stacked together, really smooth, and then crashing onto the ground. The stained linoleum with the cracks from knives that dropped one time or another, with the edges peeling off because someone's dad put this floor down before I was born. I can't even crack an egg. I tell you, I can't. Sometimes, as if by an accident, as pure and clueless as beginner's luck, I get a clean cut, a neat break, like that little leak, and it opens up real nicely like a jewelry box. Big yellow jewel plopping nice and neat into the skillet. Otherwise, fuck it. I do what I think is exactly the same flick of the wrist, and I may as well have smashed the sacred oval against an unsuspecting brick wall. Smash it like a bulbous water balloon. I used to do that with phones, it's true. Chuck them against the wall, watch them fall apart. The gauntlet's still over there, that's for sure. I pace in its direction every 4 passing cars. It has chives inside, and they're bright green. They're mocking me, looking at me from beneath the folds of swiftly beaten eggs, as if to say, "You'll never have me." As if they are some beauty's pearl bracelet, and I am the poor servant, just there to clean up her messes. This makes me think I'm a mess cleaner and nothing else, which is a thought I've had a million times. I think of the messes and feel sorry for myself while I gaze out the window at an adjacent brick wall. Yes, it's not an original thought. I can recall thinking it once while staring at the corner where the bedroom ceiling meets the wall above the door frame. Once within a twin-size bed at an Airbnb in Berkeley where the shades were drawn and the carpet was brown. Once from inside of a bus. It's part of the neat pattern. The round egg. The egg that cracks at random because I can't get it right. Listen, are chives an herb or what? Are they an onion or what? I try to cheer myself up, try to ask myself questions about the omelet's contents on a Jerry Seinfeld tone. What's the goddamn situation with chives? But I feel worse because I can't really give it an honest answer. About the chives, I mean. Like, I haven't read the Wikipedia article. I'm not a chef, but I want to know about plants. And since I'm not a botanist, I feel like a failure. I don't even know anything about anything at all, and especially not chives. I've had this thought before, too. When I was at a bar waiting to play a rock and roll show. What are chives? I wondered in distress while I tuned my guitar. I have a few small ones. I'm just going to read through them, and then I have 2 longer, really dramatic ones that are just going to make you cry. Alright. 1989, the year of the snake, and everything makes sense. My mother is scared of me. After all, I'm too good at hiding, too good at biting. I'm slimy and shy, sleepy and full. The sweetest of the little infinities make their circles around my cycles, my life, a return to lessons to unlearn and learn again. The burrito order. The bartender won't listen to your sweet tics, but he'll hear your order with a blank stare. He just listens to the keywords guacamole, mild or hot, tab open or closed. But your heels bounce a whole other story in Morse code. A night out for a show of the year, a treat, an earnest social dessert. You know, fuck it. You're chill like his eyes. Let's do hot. Man in the red suit, sweatpants, not a businessman. Smiles and mouths. Hi. An earnest greeting reminds me of what it means to be a human. Alright, this poem is called Ginny. Ginny, I cannot meet you here today. I regret to say this because it's blue and warm outside, a real respite from the storms that filled the days before. I find that most storms come to feed the flood, overflowing my lake of self-doubt, self-hate, which I try to drink up with a straw, then spit out onto a lawn which can handle the poisonous watering. What are these lawns? How do you drink it? How do you spit it? I do not know the answer to these questions, which is why I can't meet you here today, and I'm sorry. Because today is fine, and I would like for you to see it. But Ginny, when the storms are here, it isn't very clear which way to go to get to the sun. Ginny, when the sun's not here, it hurts. My life has been filled with moments that eclipse the glory that fill each day with potential. I have lived in nights so dark I forget that they happened, yet remember what it feels like to be trampled by another's self-doubt, to be pushed under the deep, dark waters of guilt for every minor mistake, making up each clumsy action I took as I fumbled looking for a life of goodness and wisdom and beauty and truth. I was covered in the dirt of another's confusion so that the sun in my own eyes was extinguished like a flame covered in sand. Too many people want to be your master, your savior, your superior, want to take you and make you feel little, too tiny to taste your own essence. Essence, Ginny, is the heart of who you are. I know without a doubt that yours would be flavors too rich, too bold, too free for this world, and that some stranger would find you and eclipse the brightness that you have to give. I can't watch that, Ginny, and I can't stop it either. Ginny, I wish I could hold you a moment and give you a squeeze, send you along your path of adventure with a bag of snacks and a book for the records. But I fear it's not so simple, and I regret too much seeing a daughter be crushed as I was once crushed, to the fault of no one, and yet somehow everyone all at the same time. Okay, one more, thank you for listening. I am the mother of all, protector of nothing. Let the children find their way, let joy, let hurt, let seasons be. I lay my hands to rest on the windows, lay them on palms, press them to backs, gently push doors open and closed. At once I am harsh and wise and still so soft with new color. At once I am huge, encompassing, and still afraid of the little scares. Thunder, enemies, my reflection at the bottom of a coffee cup. Still I move forward. There's nowhere else to go. I lay my hands on windows, I lay them on the moment and the moments in between, the soft gestures, the thrusts of creatures, men, women, moving in dance, brushing towards and away like leaves, laying flat, resting still on grass, lovers sleeping at day's end, hop up at the wind and skip through the air. So many people lying in slumber till the moment the light hits and wakes the vision that propels an instant. I am the mother of all, protector of nothing, mother of leaves, mother of each hour, minute, look. It is I who calls the earth to rotate, I who make winds blow, as well as anyone who will press the colors of the earth to their eyes and let the unprotected vision swell. Thanks, y'all. Thank you, Tyler.